Good day, fellow YouTubers. You are a YouTuber when you say you are. I like to make sure I get Big Dim's red room in there. Fucking yeah. See, homegirl's wearing a hat. Fuck yeah. Whatever. So, yeah, it's Friday. I didn't have to work today. I only worked 2 days out of 5 days this week. I fucking owed it to myself. That was on top of a weekend off, so I've caught my body's healed. My back quit hurting finally. I had to quit aggravating it. I'm gonna smoke a joint and talk shit, and then I'm gonna do a review of a little bit later of some cowboy cookies. I might make it a separate video though. Been going to a rec shop to get different concentrates because the dispensary I go to has concentrates, but not as wide a variety, right? But I can go in there and get a number of different concentrates, and that was $35 for a gram. Not bad for what we used to think rec shops were a total ripoff. Well, they are, because they're still all about the bread. But $35 a gram, not bad. And then I tipped her $5 because this young girl trying to make ends meet, right? So, yeah. Will today be awesome? Ask again later. Okay, it's almost too late because the day's already been awesome. My cat. One of them, probably the little mama cat. Did I tell you how we got our cats? There was this gray, it was a, what do they call them, Russian blues. And a kitten, beautiful female. And she came over to our house, and she came in our house. And then when we went outside, it was like springtime. I told her, go home. She ran in our house. I said, oh, you ran home. Well, she was eating there. They weren't feeding her at the house she lived at. They just didn't take care of their animals. And so she'd come to our house and we were starting to feed her. No one else was. And then she got an abscess on her eye. Like, I can't leave this cat to fucking die a fucking miserable death out in the fucking alley. So I took her to the vet. Almost $300 later, we got her home. About a week later, this guy goes, that's my sister's cat. I'm supposed to be taking care of her. She's going to be home tomorrow. I was like, you little fucking asshole. I'll wait till she gets home and tell her you didn't take care of the cat, that I did. Then she owed me $300. Or I can keep the cat. But I didn't do that. I said, okay, fucking take care of the cat. We got her. We ended up not getting her fixed right then. But, so sure enough, a month later, this same kid, I mean kid, he's probably 16, not a kid. By 16, I was busting. I was working a man's job. I was, straight up, building pole buildings. But anyway, not everybody fucking, grew up the same way, whatever. I mean, disparage the guy totally. But anyway, so he comes running over one day. He goes, we have kittens, and we're going to get rid of them, but the kitten's from that cat. And there's, and she goes, there's males and females. I said, I want a male. So we went over there. My wife said, you can't just get one. You can't separate one cat from the litter. You got to take two. So they have a mate that they were born with. I said, that's fucking awesome. So they stab each other. And they did, and they're totally brothers now. So we brought him home. You've seen Tux, he's the black and white, and the gray is a bigger gray than the little gray. But anyway, so that's how we got our two males. And then we moved next door, 2 houses over. and our cats loved the fact that we lived in the same alley. They couldn't understand why we were going to the different back door all of a sudden. It took them a while. They stayed at the other place for like a week. Finally figured it out. The food dish had moved as well. And so we were in this new place, and this, 6 months later, this little fucking gray cat started showing up on the roof, because we had a circular stairway up to a back door, and then there was a roof, and the cats would get on the roof and come in the kitchen window. Just so this one started following the other cats into the house or up to the window. And like big softies we are, we know the cat's starving. It's a wild cat. It was born under the shed. And we lived next door, but it was the house between the two places we lived in. So it was a place between them, actually. It had been born under the shed. And I'd seen a litter of kitties under there. And then I tried to like do something about it, and they were gone. And then she showed up. Basically, you will feed me. And then she just took over. She said, I'm coming to the house. She come to the house, she wouldn't leave. She's like, I fucking live here now. This is how she was. So totally. She was raised without much affection. After she weaned early, mom got gone. She was starving. She came to us. We fed her. And then, oh my God. So we took her in, man. And then we ended up having the mom fixed behind the neighbor's back. I don't know, I haven't seen your cat. Meanwhile, it's in the neighbor's house recuperating from being fixed. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll show up. And then it did. We just like let it go and went back home. Here's your cat. It's all fixed. Got a surgical scar. I don't know what happened. Abduction. Cat abduction. We abducted a fucking cat and had him fixed. Woohoo! Talk about animal advocacy. Fuck yeah. But anyway, joint keeps going out because I keep yapping. But Stoney. Conspiracy. Anyway, no, it's the name of the bud. Booyah. Anyway. Holy. So that's how we got the little mama cat. Then we moved to this house with those 3 cats. They're all fixed now, and health checkups, whatever. But before we get the little mama fixed, she got pregnant. So this series of events, couldn't keep her in the house. She went into fucking heat. She got out. Literally got out of the house. We got her. She got out of the house. She got pregnant. We let her have the babies, but then they didn't survive. She didn't have a good pregnancy. So my wife went through that with this kitten, and then she went into heat again. And to get them fixed, you have to wait till they're done lactating. But before, you got to get them in the sweet spot where you can actually have the surgery. And then she got pregnant fucking again, man. And we're like, next time she's not. I'm locking her in the fucking closet. I don't care if she starves for 3 days. She's not getting pregnant again. And that's what we did. But the second set, we ended up, there was 3 of them. She raised them, and then she showed them to my wife. And they went through that together while I was working in Bellingham. I was gone 5 days a week. And working, 100 miles away, or I couldn't just commute every day. And it was 110, or actually 130 miles one way. There's just no way to commute, because it was like a 5-hour commute because you see traffic. Seriously, so it's just, go stay for 5 days and come back. But anyway, so she went through that with this little kitten. Having babies, losing them, and then having babies and giving them away. And then, so she fell in love with my wife. And then her lips like this. I kept telling the little one she'd be ornery. She'd want to be petted, you'd pet her, and she'd be like, meow, pet me. And she'd be almost just fucking ready to take your hand off. I said, that's okay, we'll love you out of it, man. We'll love you out of your orneriness. And we did. We loved her right out of it. Just kept loving her. I'd pet her just long enough before she'd get mad, and I'd pull my hand away. It just got longer and longer and longer. Now she comes up to me in the morning and wants to sit on my lap. She's like, but your lap's so warm. and you pet me so nice, and it's like a massage. And so I will set her on my lap, and she just like looks up at me like she's just a loving little thing now. It's so fucking awesome. We loved it out of her. She still get ornery though. She's still fucking just ornery as fuck. It's funny, man. She thinks she's as big as a fucking house, I think. She's just like, I'll fuck you up. She does. She'll look at a human, big human, and go, like, what? Just because you're bigger than me, fuck you. And a human, I'll fuck you up. The cat's saying, seriously. Sorry, man. Sorry, little kitty. Literally, I'm amazed. I'm going to set her down from petting her. She's like, oh, petting, and then she'll start to get weird. It's just suddenly. I don't know if I petted her weird or said something funny or... Crazy, man. That's how we got our cats. That's a long story. And so I'm going to call it a video, man. Arch. Tim, you're kind of a gross fucker sometimes. So, you have a good day. I'm going to sit here and finish this joint, man. But yeah, I'll do another, I'll do a review of this stuff. Maybe I'll do an actual review. I always think it's kind of, I always thought it was kind of like, oh, that's just, you know, people trying to get free stuff. But actually, if you're disseminating information and it's honest, good information, it's a good thing. Gord does really good reviews. Baker's Oven does really awesome reviews. Really pro style. I see he started calling himself Kyle. Maybe that's his middle name, or maybe he just got tired of the name Robbie. I totally get it. I don't blame him. So I'm going to put this in the roach jar. You used to save roaches, and we called, they'd do generations, right? So they'd be like, that's 7th generation roaches, right? You save roaches, and you take those roaches and you roll a joint, and you take that roach, and you save a bunch of those, and you roll a joint. Each generation is a Ming. Yeah, that's Ming 3, man. You ever hear of that? Are you familiar with that? Yeah, that's Ming 4. Roach generation. Never heard of that. Anybody? Please tell me somebody's heard of that. That's what we did when we were younger. We learned it from the hippies, who were like 2 years older than us, you know, or the next generation. The hippies were our older brothers and sisters, pretty much. We were the fucking young hooligans running around thinking the music was cool and wondering why they're all fucking sleepy all the time. Alright, man, we're gonna do fucking a review so I can get this video up, man. But I know, hey, Red to the Head, I kind of ran your idea ran in a video. It just came to my mind and I talked about it, and I think that me and Patrick of Due to Seeds kind of just had some ideas about, well, it's already kind of a network and it's kind of an organic thing happening. Nice hat. It's fucking awesome. Just fucking smoking, just blazing. Just blazing. That's fucking awesome. Anyway, she's just peeking out from the hat. Looking at you. Hey, you. Hey, sexy. I see you. She looks stoned, the bub. Look at that face. She's stoned. Hi, sweetheart. I'm a goof. But anyway, so the idea of that more organized network, I think, is what you're talking about. And we're like, well, it's already kind of happening, and it's almost unnecessary. But then I'm not trying to disparage your idea. I think the idea is awesome. I think, I don't know. I think it's worth talking about. I think it's good to bat the idea around. And I am one voice of many. So I'll talk to you later. We're going to look at this cowboy cookie shatter, man, and see what it does to our business stream. But we got to, like, come down first, because we can't, like, just go from high to high. I won't be able to tell you honestly what it felt like. So, you know. But yeah, I'll talk to you later, man. Okay, man. Look. Excuse me. I'm getting the listen. Tim keeps it real thing, and I think people perceive me as kind of angry sometimes, and I'm really not. I just don't like injustices. You know, I'm not quick to run to the defense of everybody on the planet. I don't know. It's like I get some time off and I watch a fucking bunch of YouTube. It's like it runs the spectrum of, you know, from weed tubers to political shit to, you know, stupid funny things, pretty much. But and then trying to check out more weed tubers and stuff. And then I should be using some of that time to comment on my videos because people comment and I don't get back to them. In my mind, I'm being disrespectful to them, and that, but I don't mean to be. So anyway, it's not intended. I wish I had time to respond to everybody, or the gumption. Sometimes I don't know what to say, but I appreciate them all. Definitely appreciate them all, and I appreciate you coming and watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that happy shit. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good day.